Now, it's so funny, y'all, in my phone, and you charge again. Delete some stuff on my phone, so therefore I hope it don't run out. I run my dog mouth. But I was watching Strawberry's new song, Cause I'm Whack. Yeah, oh, she fine for 39 years old. Y'all can call she 40. We both the same age, y'all. We ain't 40 yet. God dog it. Starry doing a good job on her damn. Ooh, I'm sorry. And you know what I'm saying? She did bipolar disorder. And then she, going against the Cardi. That was scary doing about the Santeria stuff. And now she doing the I'm a white. Oh, she had that booty. Woo! 40, almost 40 years old. Let me call it like yeah. All right. Enough about Star Marie. But I was watching her video, and I ain't a God forbid any voodoo spell come on me, but it sure was working. When I saw that video, I was out there screaming my apartment, seeing this old girl bounce her curly hair, bounce her booty, and everything else. Cause I'm wag. Y'all please check out Star Marie, Cardi B's hater. Okay, now she looking good for almost 40 years old. As I'm watching this video, enjoying myself, his apartment's rain out here in Houston, Texas, trying to get out screaming like, damn! Next thing, the hater. It's a hater who SPM. On the video that I did last year about the SPM, I'm gonna put a link on there. Some dude initials is JY. JY. This is initials. I don't want to say his full name, government name. He's on my channel saying, "How dare this child molester in there?" Okay, so I'm going to speak. I like to use my mouth to defend my peace. Okay, so let me go ahead and hear from the master here. Okay, I'm the master of this channel. At no point attended, and my God knows my conscience, I would never condone sexual abuse from anybody. Okay, um, being non-sexual abuse that happened to none sexual abuse happened to me from school or at home when I was growing up. It's you know what I'm saying, it's just as worse as sexual abuse. Abuse is abuse, regardless of what it is. And I also was sexual harassed at work and also around school. Okay, and different jobs I went to. Okay, I got a car that I could use, and I was in the street. No, I would never condone if SPN was guilty. Okay, I'm going to tell you the reason why I defend the situation with Howard him at the strip club. At the strip club, this 13-year, no offense to JD Croy's mother, okay? But we're about the same age, okay? We're about the same age as me and Star Marie, about 79 birth or in 1980. There were girls in middle school who looked grown, who was fully developed, had big breasts. Because as a guy, when I was in middle school, we after those girls like little girls that were 13 for that, we can go hard talk to them. Okay, we had the girls who put on makeup, wear just sexy clothes in middle school. It was back in 1993, 1992, 93, 94. Okay, that's out of school. 94, 95, 94 in September. I was in ninth grade. Okay, there were girls 13, 14 years old looking like grown women. So if you're a grown 21-year-old man, which is not that far apart, but still she's underage, okay? Point is, and you go to a strip club, and you're 21 years old, and there's girls that you think they're 18 and up, supposedly, okay? And these girls are working at a strip club. You're not going to think at that time in 1993, 92, or 94 that these girls are underage unless they tell you, okay? So, when he slept with J.D. Croy's mother, okay, no offense to the family, he did not know that was a 13-year-old. That does happen. We know girls who was in middle school and high school back in the 90s who lied to grown men, okay? And, to get back at them, okay? You know what I'm saying? This is the truth, who will wild out. That is nobody's fault. There are girls who look underage. I mean, for example, you look at my pictures, I don't look 39 years old. I don't look 39. I'm almost 39, almost 40. Same, me and Star Marie, and bringing her name because I was watching her video while this mess was going on. Damn, I was looking at the Star Marie's doggone video. I'm whack. And this fool keeps bothering me about this SPM South Park Mexican video that I did, okay? Oh, yeah, I was trying to getting all excited looking at Star Marie's video. Okay, anyway, come on, Same video was doing good on me. No offense, Lord forgive me. Anyway, I hate to be interrupted with this. But I told this dude I'll make a video about this. So, this dude keep harassing me. Oh, you defending her here, no reason. You can't tell 13 or 14. First of all, back in 1990s, no, you cannot. I don't know what they put in the food, in the hormones of the food, whatever. It causes kids to look like grown people, okay? So, Because when I was just like when I was in high school, we could not wear facial hair. I didn't have facial hair until I was in my 20s. So even when I was in job corps, we had to shave. The only thing we had to wear is a mustache because you had folks who were their teens, who were my age. I mean, at the time, who were younger than me, who were who could like grown men. Okay, and so in my school district, the guys could not wear facial hair. The women were well developed, okay? And this is 1990s. I don't know how this JY dude, initials dude is, but when I was coming up, these folks were grown looking. Even I was just of the guys who looked grown, who was built and looked grown because they was underage and go to clubs and meet, be hanging around with the grown. Remember, I hated being a child, okay? I like Michael Jackson. I hated being told what to do. I'm a Leo, okay? So I'm an August Leo baby, okay? I don't like to be told what to do. I'm not submissive, okay? So when I turned 18 back in 97, I thank God, okay? I hate being on a lynch, okay? On a lynch, okay? So anyway, so point is, when I was growing up and I was in middle school, same age as SPM's first baby mama, the white woman, who's JD's Croix's mother. Yes, I went after girls who looked grown, who were my age, compared to girls who looked like they was little kids. Their parents were not allowed them to wear makeup, whatever, and what I'm saying, they wasn't fully developed in the chest. Because who was 13, 14 years old back in the early 90s, we wanted to feel grown. We wanted to do grown up things. We don't want to be like no kid. We want to get that mess in the past. Like for example, I started watching cartoons um up at like 12, 13 years old. Yeah, for real. I like folks still watch cartoons. No, I watch cartoons. I might watch The Simpsons, but that's more adult. No, I don't watch cartoons except for, I'll admit that in 2010 when the Hub Channel put Jim and holograms. I love Jim and holograms because I grew up in the 80s watching Jim and holograms. Okay, so and I also want to be a singer. You know what I'm saying? So I love Jim and holograms back in the 80s. So anyway, and my dad who's very biased when it comes to gender and everything else, male chauvinist in a way, and homophobic in a way, would not let me watch Jim. So I would have to sneak and try to watch Jim. So of course, when the Hub Channel back in 2010, no 2011, excuse me, put Jim and holograms, I was so happy because I love Jim and holograms. But the other cartoons, no, I want to be grown. I want to be adult. So that's the reason why I know, because us teenagers didn't want to be told what to do. Back in the 90s, we were rebellious, okay? We wanted to be jealous of those who's over age, okay? No matter how many bills they had, as long as you had your independent shit together, that's all. Okay, you know what I'm saying. So when you hear this case, I can relate to it because I'm the same age group as near the age of the baby mama. Okay? If I looked like a grown 20-something-year-old man and I was 13, 14 years old, if I was eating food that had the hormones made me older looking, if I was taking steroids, which I wanted to take, I don't take steroids when I was 17, 96, when I had asthma attack, okay? But I was hoping those steroids made me built, okay? So I would not look so young, because, you know what I'm saying, people like, when I was 18, 19 years old, when I was 21, you're what? You look young for your age. When I used to get lotto tickets in 2000, and before I turned 21, I never forget, they're like, damn. The older me, like, damn, I wish I was like, no, because people think they can run you over and tell you what to do and push you around, and I hate that shit. So when I hear this case of this 13-year-old who was about my age at the time, um, we are the same age now, but back then, yes, there were girls in middle school that would go work in strip clubs, go to clubs. I'm not making excuses for SPM if he was truly guilty, but if you're 21 years old going to a grown up club, you're not going to be thinking you're talking to a young girl. You know what I'm saying? Let's be real. And these folks say you can tell, no, and back in the 90s, we had folks, teenage, my age, Generation X, who did not look like teenagers. Okay? They were grown. They even act grown. I know a girl that's 2 years younger than me, born early 90s, early 80s. She is so tall. She was tall when I was in school. I was in third grade. She was in first grade. She was the tallest girl. When she came to a teenager, when her family moved after her grandma died. If you're not talking about the Gary Owen video about the dark skinned older lady in our community gave me pumpkin pie. I'm tired of folks saying that we don't eat pumpkin pie. Those are African saying white folks eat. You know what I'm saying? Pumpkin pie. We eat. So I hate sweet potato pie. It used to make me throw up as a child. That's my home girl. Her grandmother passed away in the 90s. The light skinned mother, because her grandmother was dark skinned. She's about a little bit my color, a little darker. And her dark skinned father, who was military, they got shipped in England and moved to San Antonio. Well, she was so tall, okay? When I talked to her back in 95, yeah, when I saw Dangerous Minds, 96, it had been 96. Dangerous Minds came out in 96, right? Me and my dad were going to see Dangerous Minds, okay? In North Carolina, I don't forget this. It had been 96 or 95. No, 95, because Gangs of Paradise came out. I don't forget that, okay? So, no, it was 96, okay? Anyway, when I'm going to go see Dangerous Minds, okay? And I was listening to Chemo the Blaziken, when he was in Delinquent Habits. I don't forget, because I had to take this the rest of the with this. I had that tape about Counting on Music Downtown. I don't forget this mess. Anyway, the point is, so the truth of the matter is, when I was there, and I talked to her on the phone because she was visiting her family because her mother got the house. Um, you know what I'm saying? When her grandma passed away, and she said, "Yeah, I'm so tall," because she was what? I was 17. Yeah, 17. She was 14. She was so tall. She used to go to the where there are movies. No one not caught her. So that's how I know. I mean, y'all think that every little teenager, 13-year-old looks that this is not early 80s or 60s and 70s. This is 1990s all the way to new millennium. We had folks who looked like grown people who would lie to grown men and say they're grown when they're not. And you know what I'm saying? So, and even I was in Job Corps. I never forget a woman who she's Hispanic. She's married to a white man with an English last name. She was a security officer at Job Corps, and she exposed the business. I never forget this because my homegirl, who's a little darker than me, who's part African American, part Puerto Rican, and Native American from the East Coast, and one of the girls who's part white, part Panamanian, and one of the Mexican girls there at Job Corps was talking to these dudes. These dudes, I never forget, they were thugged out, cholo looking guys, and then one of the brothers that was thugged out too, and it was Hispanic. And they all lied to my homegirls that was age 18. These girls are age 18. These dudes still 16, 17 years old. They look like they're older. And until the security officer revealed their ages on me, I'll never forget this, back in 2004 or 2005 or in time, they're like, what? They lied to us because they look, you know what I'm saying? So you're not talking about back in 19, the baby boom shit. You're talking Generation X. You're talking Y and millennials. These folks do not look their age. This is not the days anymore. And you know what I'm saying? So I'm not defending SPM because you know what I'm saying, because of celebrities is that no. There are people who have I mean, I had a girl, a homegirl of mine, um, remember I said the daycare center, her great grandmother used to beat on me, and I used to be scared to go to daycare when I was a little kid. It was probably spank my bipolar because my family we didn't spank you like that, you know what I'm saying? But when I would go to her, I would get a bunch of anyway. Well, her son married a white woman back in the early days, so they have a child. The woman ought to be in her 50s, going on 60s. She's like she is Hispanic, but she's part white, part black. Well, her daughter is part Puerto Creole on her dad's side. So everybody thinks she's Hispanic, Puerto Rican, Dominican, Mexican, whatever. Her exact looks. Well, my brother, my half brother, did not know who she was. Okay, and this girl has a habit at the time to go to grown men. Even the great grandma who used to beat up on me would try to protect her from these men in the area. So back in 96, right? Because my brother was 18 already, 19. He contacts me and say, you know, this is this girl, and the girl didn't even have a Hispanic last name, okay? So she lies that she was Puerto Rican, okay? But she gonna get mad OJ going white woman, but her grandmother's white woman on her mama's side. You know what I'm saying? And the next thing, she lied about that. She also told my brother that, and I'm glad they never consented to having sex or anything, that she worked at Target. She was a senior in high school. And I said, you remember, so my grandmother whooping, my grandma, remember our mother, because my mother used to come to, with my three siblings, older siblings, to my paternal grandparents' house for Christmas, okay, in the early 80s. And my grandparents, who was middle class, used to give all of us gifts. So I said, remember the bowl that so and so my sister, our sister knocked off, um, and my grandma got upset on my dad's side, and my mother whipped her, and we all was laughing, which I regret to this day. And she said, "Yeah." I said, "That was the little girl back in the day." back in the early 80s. That girl, that's the same girl. I said, first of all, she is in middle school. She is not in no senior high. She's not older than me. Second of all, because he met her in Greensboro, I'll forget this. I said, second of all, she's working at Target. She's helping her mama out. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Her mama works, but she do chores. And I'm telling all this, you know me, I'm telling all the tea, and I'm glad I did, because what if you got you know what I'm saying, and she did have, and when she got to 9th grade, and now it's in 12th grade, and I figured she did have an older boyfriend, a dude by my color, because she's really lighter than both of us, with green eyes, some bald head brother who was in his 20s, and I never forget when we had a homecoming. And I never forget this. Now remember I said she married a Mexican man. I was upset because when I was talking to this Mexican girl in school, she was always in my business about this Mexican girl that I was graduating with back in 97, 98. Okay, like a Latino version of Tony Braxton kind of bit. Yeah, okay, that's the one. Okay, yeah, if y'all know my stories, baby, I stay track to my stories. Okay, so I went off on her for getting in my business, and I said, girl, you don't even look black. Okay, you know what I'm saying? But she almost got my brother locked up. Okay, if he consented to having sex, that's the one who's bougie, who went from the hood, who live in a wealthy neighborhood. The I don't go see, he's the oldest brother of mine who's dark. You know what I mean? Okay, that's him. If I didn't open my big mouth, my brother be locked up with some sex offender case. Okay, not knowing this girl was a liar. Okay, and that's how I know these stories. Okay, and I'm glad I opened my big mouth and said, "Excuse me." I know her when she was a little baby, when I used to go to the daycare center, and this and that. Because remember, my dad, that's not that my dad's kids. I'm my dad's only father. The other kids are from my mother from a previous relationship, okay? So I wasn't raised by a mother. The one I have issues with, okay? That's what I'm talking about, okay? And like I say, that's how I know that these cases, this girl lied to my brother. Did not know that we were related. You know what I'm saying? Because we're not that close, okay? And he's my half brother. And if he didn't contact me and told me, I said no. I said her mom was part white and part black. I said I said remember the old lady, dark skin lady? That's her great grandmother. Okay, that's her grandfather's mother. Okay, that's what, cause you know what I'm saying. And I said, excuse me, she's Creole on her dad's side. Okay, because the country I go to, the family goes there. That's how, baby, I told all the business. I said, first of all, she's 14 years old. She's not 18. She's not in senior in high school. She's a liar, okay? And she has a history doing this. Now, she grown now, and that's when she married a Mexican man. Her kids moved, I'll never forget, back in 2010, when I had to Ash Wednesday, when I went back to my own parish on Ash Wednesday, her son looks straight up Mexican, okay? You know what I'm saying? Do her side look in his daddy, okay? You know what I'm saying? And her daughter and everything else. And so, therefore, yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, she came there looking like Charlie Baltimore, you know, back in y'all know Charlie Baltimore, you know what I'm saying, one of Biggie's other girlfriends besides Lil Kim. Okay, you know what I'm saying, one who's part black and part German. That's how bright she is. And you know, yeah, she's very yellow bone-ish. Okay, and point is, um, but yeah, I got mad not because she married a Mexican man. I got mad because she was all in my damn business about the Mexican girl. I was going back in '96, when I was 97, 98. We both, me and the Mexican girl, we both going like kind of like Tony Braxton a little bit, she, like Latin version. Me and her was graduated together. Me and her boyfriend were having beef, okay? Because he broke up with her, and I tried to go with her. Then he went back to whatever it was, okay? But she was all in my business. I mean, you don't need a Mexican girl, go to black community. That's just what I'm not pure black. First of all, you don't even look black, okay? You know what I'm saying? And everybody laughed when I told her that. Everybody laughed. You don't even look black. Shut up, okay? All in my business, okay? But the same girl gonna lie to my brother back in '96. Don't forget this at Greenspark Mall. You know, Guns Park Mall, the ghetto North Side Mall. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, my brother like them exotic. You know what I'm saying? I call it like it is. And he thought that he was talking to an 18-year-old, but she lied, said she worked at Target in the East Side because her mama worked there. I forget all this shit. And she said she would put, I said, first, her last name is not even Latin. I mean, you can be adopted, you can have a adopted, you know what I'm saying, or some a stepdad, to get the last name, whatever, you're Hispanic or you're mixed down family. Like in our case, there's a photograph father with last name Real, so we are, a black Spanish Creole, so we are part Latino, part Hispanic, you know what I'm saying? Even though folks don't recognize it in our family, but I do, you know what I'm saying? However, it don't even, the story don't even match up, okay? You know what I'm saying? And This girl gonna try to lie. And she even admitted that she, when it was back in 94 during the OJ trial, when I was in 9th grade, she even admitted on the phone, because my cousin used to go to private school with her, used to go Catholic school with her. She admitted on the phone when she was in middle school with us. When I was in 9th grade then. But, you know what I'm saying, to our school district, that she had them thug old brothers, okay, you know what I'm saying? Holler at her, and her great grandma, who wants to whip all of us and crazy, was trying to top her from how she admitted it, and she tried to talk to, and so therefore it's the same chick, y'all. Remember I said when I was in high school back in 96, I mean 97, 98, the young uncle every weekend, and her and this other chick would say, "Ooh, this was," I was like, "What?" That means she had sex. Okay, you know what I'm saying? All in the calf, that's her. That's how freaky she was. I don't forget a damn thing 20 years ago. I don't forget shit about this. Because she had a big saying, "Woo!" Yes, her. She lied to my doggone brother. And if I didn't open my damn big mouth, my brother be locked up in the Harris County Jail right now, or on the sex offender list. He not know this girl was lying until he contacted me and said, you know, I said, wait a minute, hold up. Baby, I opened my big mouth. I told all the big, baby, I told all the tea. I told everything. And it stopped him. So this is how my mouth does not get me in trouble. It stopped him from getting him in trouble. I tell you that, you know, he don't come down, come some he's from the hood, get up, brushy ass now. You know what I'm saying? So I don't care about his ass either. He don't help out with it, you know. And anyway, that's whole other subject because I can't say him. Anyway, point is, okay? Truth of the matter is, if I didn't, so that's how I know these cases. Dude, so this SPM hater, stop coming on my channel. If I saw evidence of this back in 1990, and I'm the same age as his fur baby mom who's white, okay? You know what I'm saying? I know, okay? I knew girls who lied, even the part black, part Mexican chick, not the one who liked pebbles, who had a Mexican dad, and the mother was a sister, okay? You know, mixed with black and German, they American French, whatever, because I used to date her cousin back in 98. I don't forget this at the other school district, like Shaka Khan, who's campus kid like me, okay? You know what I'm saying? That's her niece. Okay, and my point is, the girl who looked straight up statistically Mexican, but her dad's African American descent. She was born in Monterrey. She was a freak back in 96. We both the same. She was born 1980, born 1980, born 97. I mean, excuse me, I born 79, excuse me. She was 1980. Ooh, she came from the Fifth Ward in Denver and moved to the East Side. My homegirl's having her cousin, who's full Mexican, okay? When she had a baby, I ain't going to tell her name. Mention no name, so those who listen to this channel, your name is not brought up in here, so don't get all in your feelings, okay? It's to get these folks who come down. I go extreme to defend my motherfucking case. Anyway, point is, this girl, when I try to holler at her, all the Mexican guys trying to talk to her, but they didn't know she was part of black. They still liked her anyway. I was trying to talk to her too. And therefore, so anyway, when she moved in, the next thing that week, the summer 96 going to 97, I don't forget, that's when I found out that this girl had got pregnant from some older man. She ran off and lied to this man. Because she's like a grown woman. She put the baby on, you know, things like 19, 17, no, 19, 19 woman, but she about that age and she lied. So don't sit here and make jokes and lies about this. You can't tell a 14 girl. This is 1990s when more of us was independent. More of us want to be independent. You can follow our own parents, grandparents to be independent, even if you turn 18. This is not 1960s and 50s and the popular days and 1970s when folks still look like they age at time. You know what I'm saying? This is in 1980s, early 80s. In the late 80s and early 90s and 90s came on, folks would start to look more mature. We seen girls dressing all sexy in a young age. You know what I'm saying? In there before. Back in the 80s, you couldn't do that, okay? You be called out all type of whores and hoes and the worse than an NWA album or Willie D song and those ain't bald-headed hoes, okay? You know what I'm saying? So, and talk about excuse me. Point is, it doesn't make any sense you come on my channel trying to refute me about something I know about that I saw in my own eyes, and I know in the same age as a baby mama. So please get off my channel with that bullshit trying to stand on my name saying I condone sexual abuse. No, I do not condone sexual abuse. If I saw girls, I was school, I had a lot of my friends were females, if I saw them doing this shit, if I knew dudes who almost got involved with this shit, you need to shut the hell up. Yes, there were girls who were 18, not 18, who were under 18, who looked grown, put on heels, got full breasts, talk like grown, act act like a grown and fool these old guys. And they assume they're of age, okay, with a baby face, and found later on they're not what they say they are. And I saw it in my own eyes. I saw people do it. I have revealed stories so people say, excuse me, you mess with a young chick, she lying. I thank you. So don't sit here and talk play the game, okay? Even as a man who do love women, I have to ask questions. Where you from? I'm nosy like that. You ain't trying to put a lie in my face and put my ass locked up, okay? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So that is what it is, okay? You know what I'm saying? I ain't R. Kelly. Okay, so point is, so don't come here on my channel talking about that I'm defending a pedophile or amplifier, whatever, when I know I seen people do that, and the woman is about my age. And I seen it when I was in middle school. I seen it in high school. I have a bunch. I can read a whole motherfucking book. It's Superhead. It's Kareem Stephan Superhead. When I read her in Superhead, 1 year younger, 1 year older than me. She my second brother's age, and I'm 79. She's 78. You know, in the years, and she lied to get to go work at a strip club in Phoenix. Because I read the whole book back in 2006 when I was in Job Corps in college. I read the whole book from the front cover to the end of what's that book called? Confession via Vixen. If I know that goes on, and I went through that situation, I mean, I situation, me personally, I never went through the situation lying about my age or anything, but I seen the situation happen, and I know it. That's how I know. God dog it. Okay? You know what I'm saying? So don't sit here and tell me that I don't know what I'm talking about. I know what I'm talking about. I seen it. Okay? Shit. Come on my channel with this shit. If a bald-headed hoe Amber Rose, even 15 years old, stripping, question is why are, and then two, I talk about the naked hair case. Before I go, I got 5% on this phone. When I was in El Paso, Texas, y'all, okay? When I was in El Paso, Texas, 2006, 2004, 5, and 6, okay? 2004, there's a club called Naked Heart, okay? They reopened it, okay? Somehow shot. The white woman that owned it, she had teenage girls do VIP. And you know, they had credit card receipts of the sex acts that go on there, which she had priests, ministers, politicians, doctors, lawyers, firemen, common work, common people. You're talking about people who do blue collar, white collar jobs in El Paso going to this club. They had the investigation, found out she had cops, yes, judges, law, all that. And they found out that in the VIP room, y'all know they were 19 were doing the VIP room, especially if you got a bunch of cum all up in there. They found credit card receipts of the acts, which is prostitution. Then they found out that the girls who worked there, not all was of age. So in 2005, she started crying. And normally I don't cry at people who go to jail, but I had to laugh back. I said, you stupid. Because with my daughter in there, I'm going to expose everybody up in there. You have my daughter up in there. Because I don't want my daughter to ever go there. Okay? Now, she 18. I'm not in the code. No mama, I can't control no 18. Because I don't believe when you're 18, you're grown. Go to something happen to you, you're responsible for what you do. Because you're grown. I don't care how old. It's a learning experience for you to grow as a person. However, if you're underage and I find out you're in there, first of all, ever go out there, go in the air, and I'm going in, I'm going to call the news media, I'm exposed it to your Congress, all at to laws, everything. You put my doggone daughter in that situation. That's how hard I get. That's how down I get. So don't sit here trying to come on my channel and tell me I condone sexual abuse when I don't. Okay? Because my question is, no offense to J.D. Croy's mom, where was his grandparents with this situation? Who was in charge? Because y'all trying to make this man come on my channel, harass me about SPM. I would never condone a sexual abuse of anybody, okay? If you know the knowledge of that person is underage, you don't fuck with that person, okay? You leave it on, go grown people. Make sure they have that ID, go find a background check to find out they're telling the truth. Because, you know what I'm saying? And they can show the truth, don't lie to your face. You know what I'm saying? But you want to get, come on my channel, try to harass me, I'm a loser, I'm credible, whatever you were trying to say. First of all, don't come on my channel to swear my character like that. The truth of the matter is, it does happen. And actually, I think it should be a law against minors who do that shit. Because there are law-abiding citizens who ain't looking for no damn minors, and they lie and get that person in trouble, and they don't know, and they lie and stuff. Like I said, I'm glad that Secure Officer Job Corps, she told my homegirls who were 20, 18, 19 years old, when these dudes, the brother and the Latino dudes who were underage, who look like grown-ass men in their 20s or early in 19 and 18 years old, lied to my homegirl back in 2005 or late 2004. The security officer who used to be married to a white man, I don't forget, she has an Anglo last name, she's Hispanic. she went and showed the little cars of the pictures and everything in it in the security office. I'm gonna get this back in at the time. And my homegirls, that sister who Puerto Rican out of family tree, and part American besides Black American, and the Latina who part white, who part Puerto Rican, man, I forget it, and the other Mexican who Mexican American. They're like, what? They lied to us. Yes, they did. They lie. They try to holler at us. See what I'm saying? And these dudes build. They can. I mean, if I got in a fight, I'll be beat up like Cat Williams did when that dog skin 17 or beat the crap out of him. You know what I'm saying? I'm older than them. You know what I'm saying? So man, I'm pulling back in 2005 because we'll never get me and that brother guy into the dog skin one who is now 30 years old. I don't forget how old he is. Back in the day, he was what 16, 17. Well, anyway, I was trying to get a chair to knock his behind out before me, the Hispanic already came in to stop us because they do so built to me. I'm thin. I mean, I had to get, if I had a gun, I had to get to do, shoot the dude. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That's how, you know what I'm saying, intimidated it was. So, point is, you know what I'm saying? So, y'all need to stop thinking that because somebody grown, a teenager, that they don't lie to these people. Yeah, I knew dudes who lied to grown women. They was, you know what I'm saying? And they even go on those who over age. I never forget before I go. Um, Somebody I know, I can't tell her business, but I don't like her no more. She don't live with my mama, and she thought this dude was in her 30s. They was having sex. Okay. Well, come to find out, the dude who's in his 30s, who's built and dark, because she like him like that, he was in his 20s, and she started crying. Okay. So, let's forget her being an old freak. Anyway, point is, but you see how it goes. And these dudes who like, because I know dudes who are younger than me or even my age, they like older women these days. So they be lying, talking about, well, they in their twins. I'm 30 some years old. They look older than me. I'm 39, okay? And they lie, so I love me some older women. They want a sugar mama. And they would lie to these women, oh, this and that. And they found out they had sex. They had these women crying. You'll be a baby, even though we both grown. Well, they should have did an investigation on these people, but at the same time, I used to be SPM. Well, it's a strip club was supposed to be 18 older. My question, who was the owner of the club? Why did he or she, if it was a she, like in Naked Harm, down in El Paso, why didn't do a background check? Why did they let her go ahead and work anywhere? No offense to JD Quarter and Mama, but this dude who come in my channel harassing me about this case. I already said what I said last year. But don't sit here and talk about condone sexual abuse. I do not condone sexual abuse. Okay? Call it like it is. But I seen cases of this mess when I was growing up in the 90s. Okay? Even in the 80s, I know somebody who lied about the 80s. You know what I'm saying? Therefore, it ain't, you know, it's nothing new. But they should prosecute minors who purposely go after grown people who looked in intimidated, because we don't talk, excuse me, this generation before, and my generation is not the same like those who grew up in the popular days, in the baby boom days, okay? Y'all didn't stop thinking in that old, stupid way. We don't live that shit no more. Get with the time. Truth of the matter is, people will look more mature for their age, especially they smoking dope, they drinking at a young age, they smoking weed, they smoking cigarettes. It does make them mature look, and then too they taking drugs. Like for example, I wanted to take steroids. I don't time to take steroids when I had asthma attack, but I was hoping that I started looking more older when I was 17 years old. Of course, I couldn't buy steroids illegally. I get in trouble. But my doctor probably said when I had an asthma attack back in 2000, back in '96 in October at the homecoming game. However, you know what I'm saying? I was thin too. So point is, I wanted to get built so I go when I do get turned 18, I can go. And I want, because I know this, I wanted to get built so when I did turn 1897, I could go work at La Bears. That's a strip club for women to see dudes. I was trying to get out of my grandparents' house. I was trying to find, anyway, if it wasn't a religious situation that happened to me in 97, I would have did it. Okay, I would pay for my own limo and car and living. I wouldn't live in no damn project right now. Okay, car like it is. I know this. God dog it. So yes, when we was young, you had folks my age, especially the girls who was getting developed and having big breasts and all that. You know what I'm saying? They can lie to these men, and these men believe them, and they sleep with the next thing, and they have a relationship break up, whatever. They reveal their age to get them in trouble, and that's how it is. So anyway, I gotta go. But yeah, It's some dog on YouTube come on my channel and harass me about this situation. I already told you what I said. Don't come in there and defame my character. I don't never condone no sexual abuse of nobody. But this stuff goes on. As you got folks looking for minors, they should prosecute those who are minors looking for grown people. Because there's law advisors who don't want to get involved in legal cases and looking for this situation. And it's sad. And the reason he locked up too is because the woman is white. I don't give a damn. We live in Texas, motherfucker. It used to be Afro Mestizo Mexico before it was Anglo white Anglo-Saxon Protestant Texas. Okay, call it like it is. Anyway, so I gotta know that. So therefore, since it's a brown man, we're not telling mestizo, Afro mestizo, and mix it with some white woman at a young age. You know what I'm saying? That's the whole reason why he got locked up. That 9-year-old girl, they're saying on blogs that she's saying that's her favorite rapper. If someone abused me, especially sexually, I would not call it. If I say I want my own family, died, everything, how they talk to me crazy and beating and yapped at me emotionally, okay, because I had no reason to go to that situation. Why would I be saying that the favorite person in my life when not? So same thing, if he abused her and she on the internet saying that, and on Facebook saying that that's her favorite rapper, that's a lot of condition, that bullshit. Hello. Anyway, I gotta go, my phone died out at 3%. I gotta charge the dog on the phone and delete some shit on my phone so stop straining up my battery. I gotta go. But whoever that old hater, I will put the link on the doggone video I'm talking about so y'all can know who I'm talking about. Unless before they delete their shit. Anyway, I gotta go. Bye.